Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to record for you guys today because I am in my new glam room in my new house. This is my first time recording in my new glam room and it's so exciting to me. It's something so silly, but I feel like I've been waiting so long. If you guys follow me anywhere, then you know that we got a new house, then I am so excited about it. And I haven't really been recording anything because it's just been so crazy. When you come from, we were living in a loft. So when you come from a loft into a house that's this big, you realize all the things that you don't have. So we've just kind of been working on getting our house together. And my glam room is pretty much done. I did break one of my shoe shelves moving, but I actually have one being delivered today, so I'll do that. My computer desk got broken on the way up too, so my computers are sitting on the floor right now. But it's just little things, like it's not a big deal. I just kind of want to get it for the most part done to be able to record. My husband's office is pretty much done. My daughter's room is everything pretty much is done. It's more so like the downstairs, like the game room and the living room and all the dining room, all that stuff. Like we had a loft. We didn't have a lot of stuff to fit into our loft. So now it's like this big empty space. But I mean, it's a work in progress. What else? My lash line. My lash line has been doing so well thanks to you guys. I can't thank you enough for your continuous support on that. I see people everywhere wearing my lashes, sending me pictures, tagging me, and it's just so amazing. People that are in places that I've never even been before are buying my lashes online. I actually had an email from a girl because I don't offer overseas shipping on my website, and she was in the UK and she asked me like, hey, can you please ship me some lashes here? Is there a way? And I was like, of course. Like, it's just so incredible. It's a feeling that I cannot describe to you until you do it. And if you have a vision or if you have a dream, I say do it. The only time you fail is if you don't try. So I mean, I'm trying and it's going very, very well, and I feel so blessed and happy that I can't even explain it. So thank you so much for your continuous support on that. And if you have bought them, feel free to send me, emails, pictures, text, Instagram, whatever. I would love to see and post them for my website and for my Instagram. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys like this lighting. Again, I'm not using my ring light. This is literally just natural lighting coming from outside. So I kind of like it better too. I feel like even like I'm looking at myself in the mirror in front of me right now, and I feel like you can just see it so much better. So let me know what you guys think. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. That's my fave. Okay, so today I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to be using the Red Hot ×9 from MAC, and then a MAC palette that I kind of made on my own. I made this palette and I did a snap tutorial using just these three shades, and I did a really nice like smoky eye, which I think is what I'm going to do today. But everybody was like, oh my god, I love it, I love it. So I figured maybe I'll record it. And then this is just going to be like pinks and purples. I'm just going to kind of go in like to this like red kind of shade and maybe this orange. I don't know if this palette is still available. I'm not sure. But anyway, these are permanent shades. I don't remember the shade of the blue one, but this one is I'm Into It. This one is Brownscript, which is like a personal favorite. And then this one is called Saddle, which if you don't have Saddle, you need it in your kit because I feel like it is the most perfect transition shade for any look. So I am going to go in with that first with a Morphe R40, and I'm going to go into Saddle. And I'm just going to pop that right in my crease. I'm actually, you guys, I'm using my ring light to record, but it's not on. This is one of the reasons I love this house so much. I literally have like 50 windows in this house. There's at least 2 to 3 windows in every room. And then like downstairs, there's literally windows and doors everywhere. I'm going to go in with that ×9 palette, and I am going to use that orangey shade. It's a little bit lighter than the one I just put on, but I'm just going to kind of blend it into it so it's not super brown. Well, I mean, I don't even know. This is just how I do it. It's, you know. Okay, so let's talk about the Subculture palette. I've seen so many people doing tutorials with it, and that red toned shade, when they use it and they blend it into like another color, it kind of changes it. It was like dark. I feel like sometimes with this color, it does the same thing. So I don't know if it was just the palette or the color itself. I know red can be a little bit weird, but I feel like it does the same thing, but I have no problem with it. I love that shadow, so I'm sure I would love the Subculture palette too. Okay, I'm gonna go into this color right here. Don't know what it's called. And I'm just gonna slowly blend that in too. Back into that palette, and I'm gonna go in with brownscript. Tad smaller Morphe brush, and this one is an M511. And I'm gonna go in with brownscript. And I'm gonna blend that into, now this time I am gonna take it a little bit lower onto the lid. So now I am going to go in with that I'm Into It, and this is just a flat lid brush, and I'm gonna go in with the I'm Into It, and I'm gonna pop that right on my lid. And a little bit up into the crease. Brush that I just used, and I'm gonna just blend. Away from this mirror, I can't really see everything I'm doing. So I'm just winging it. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and clean up any fallout. This is one of the reasons why I like to do my eyeshadow first instead of my foundation, just because, especially with the smoky eye, I don't like fallout on my face. And I'm gonna use my all-time favorite. I feel like I'm using like all MAC today. This is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It is my holy grail foundation. I don't know what I would do without it, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with that. Like I said, I already moisturized my hair's just getting, it's always in the way. And I just, honestly, everybody does it a little bit different. Some people put dots on their face. I just put it straight there on the Beauty Blender. Or in this case, it's Real Technique sponge. And I just kind of dot it all over my face. And I use the color NC37. It's not a shade that a lot of people know about. It's usually like NC30, NC35. I like NC37 because I am a little bit more on the olive side, I would say. And NC30, 35, they also match me. I have those actually. But I feel like it's usually very, very, I don't know if I want to say orange. But yes, orange. And NC37 kind of has a little bit of yellow and pink. I would say it's just more neutral. It's a more neutral shade. It doesn't look super orange on the skin, which is why I like it. It's like literally my perfect match foundation. And then I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. My favorite concealer, and I think I'm starting to run out, so it might be time to get another one. I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, babe, I actually have to conceal my lash lines now. He loves it. Yes, I didn't even realize this. My birthday's in 3 weeks. I'm not telling you all where we're going. You'll just have to wait and see. I've been requested so much, like, oh, do a house tour, do a house tour. And honestly, I've thought about doing it, but I don't know. Like, not everybody has the best intentions, you know? And the people that know where I live and, you know, how I live are the people that matters anyways. So today I am going to contour using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I usually use the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, but I'm gonna try this one. And this one is in the color Toast. I have like every color. I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to use, but I feel like this one was good. I just contour brush. This is a Sephora number 74. And I'm gonna take that and blend it. I know a lot of people like will use their sponges to blend out their contour. It just doesn't work for me for some reason. I kinda like this. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to take my Mariah Carey bronzer. I've been using this since it came out. It's a highlighter. I use it as a bronzer. I think it works for me as a bronzer. I said this before because I'm so dry. And like I said, I just dip my shit right in there. And I always bake under my eyes, that's for sure. Okay. And I bake on my upper lip because I do notice my makeup kind of separates there because I get like hot and sweaty or oily. Okay, and then right under that contour. If you don't like a super sharp contour, you don't have to do that. Okay, so under my eyes I don't bake too much. I just set it on there. It's more like setting it because I don't let it bake for a while. I start to just like brush it away, but not like super rough. So there's still some product on there to continue to let it set. And I'm gonna go back in with my palette and I'm gonna take a smaller brush like this. And again, I don't know who this is by, but it's like a semi-larger pencil brush because pencil brushes tend to be a little bit smaller. This one's a little bit larger and I'm gonna go in with Saddle again. And I'm actually gonna bring that pretty far down under the eye. I'm gonna smoke this out pretty low. I'm gonna kind of connect it to the top shadow. Okay, with that same brush, I'm gonna go in with brownscript, that little bit like redder shade. And I'm gonna blend that into it. And take a small angle brush and go in with I'm Into It right here. And I'm gonna do that closest to the lash line. You can use a detail brush too. This is just the one that I had sitting in front of me. I actually prefer a detail brush. I'm going to take Fix Plus and I'm gonna dip back into that red shade and I'm gonna spritz it. And I'm actually gonna use that in my waterline as eyeliner. I'm gonna take my contour brush and just brush away that bake. And then the reason I'm using this brush is because it does have a little bit of that bronzer on it. And I don't like when my face, even just under my contour, under my, looks super, super white. And I feel like this powder, which I didn't even realize if I mentioned, I told you guys what I was using. It's the RCMA no color powder, not the translucent, the no color. And I love it, it gets the job done. I just don't like looking super, super pale. I'm going to take my MAC Warm Soul blush. Putting that on the apples, going upwards. I'm gonna use this, even though I use it as a bronzer, I'm gonna use it wet. Because wet, it is more of a highlighter, and I'm gonna mix it with the Balm's Mary Loumanizer. So it's really gonna make it like, but first, so I know I haven't done my mascara and my lashes and all that. The reason being is I spray my face at this point. Again, I'm very dry, so highlighters don't like to stick on my face.
I honestly prefer it, and if it's not something I can help you with, I can definitely
My husband's working, sorry. He just walked out of his office. Because I'm dry, it doesn't stick to me. So at this point, I'm gonna take my Fix Plus and I'm gonna spray my face. And then once I spray my face, I apply my highlighter while it's still a tiny, tiny bit wet. So. Like that. And I love Fix Plus because it just kind of like marries everything together. Like anything that wasn't like super blended, or it just looks kind of separated because you're doing so many layers of product. It just kind of makes it all into one. And I'm gonna dip into both. So pretty. I mix a little bit of that gold in there because Mary Luminizer can be a little bit pale on its own, which I love, don't get me wrong. But for this look, I wanted it to be a little bit more bronze. The chin, the cupid as well. And do the bridge and the tip. And then and I'm using MAC Hot and Naughty. I feel like this is just like a MAC video. Besides the concealer and the like one highlight. Babe.
What?
Okay. So I'm going in again with MAC Hot and Naughty mascara. Now, like I said, it should be like a sponsored MAC video, but it's not. Yes, I'm still employed with them. A lot of people have been asking me, do you still work for MAC? The thing with me is I'm a freelancer, so I'm not designated to just one store. I can go to any store that I want. I can kind of pick up hours when I want. Sometimes they'll call me if they need me, and I'll come in if I'm available that day. So technically, yes, I am still with MAC. I haven't worked in about 2 months, maybe less than that. But yeah, I've just kind of been focusing on my own thing and doing what I need to do. But anyways, you guys, I'm just so excited. Like, this is my first video in this glam room, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen how I set up my glam room, and I'm just so happy about it. I'm so excited. It's like a dream in here for me. Actually, if you saw my chandelier that I put up, I actually made it, and it cost me less than $30 to make. I got the chandelier off of OfferUp from a guy for free. He was just gonna throw it out, and it was just a basic black old chandelier. So I restored it, I painted it, I added all the crystals, and the only thing it's missing now is the bulbs, which I need to buy. But besides that, it's beautiful. And like I said, it cost me less than $30 to make, which is amazing. Like where I was coming from, like I was in a loft, so my vanity and all that stuff was just kind of out in the open. So it's really nice to just have my own room. So for today's lashes, I'm going to be using Queen Jade. These are always going to be my favorite. You can follow my Instagram at Vanity Lane Beauty Bar. You can order them on vanitylanebeautybar.com. I do believe there's 2 lashes that are sold out right now. I have to double check, but definitely still have these. It's so amazing when you see someone wearing something that you created. Like, you created it. Like, I created this lash line, and you know, there's makeup artists that I look up to who are wearing my lashes. It's incredible. And then not just wearing, telling you that, wow, you did such a good job with these. Oh my god, these are my favorite lashes ever. It's something that will never, ever get old to me. Okay, so these are always going to be my favorite eyelash. You can just see the difference. It's gonna be the most dramatic. It's gonna be the most fluffy. It's gonna be the most thick. It's gonna be.
How'd you get that? That's all. Just wait for that. All right, thanks.
I gotta give it up to him too. It amazes me how much he works and he enjoys it, and he's so good at it. Like, he's in sales and he can literally sell candy to a baby. It's crazy. He's very good at his job. Alright, so there's that. So now all that's left pretty much is lip. I do smoky eyes. I tend to go for a nude lip just because I don't, well, you know what, that's a lie, because I've done smoky eyes with some pretty intense lips. But, what the hell? Okay, my sharpener is acting up. Okay, so I'm using MAC Strip Down, which is a personal favorite. I use it like on a daily basis just for like every day. can always fill it just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to take MAC lipstick in half and half. I do think that they're discontinuing this, and it's one of my favorite lipsticks, so I'm really upset about it. And then I am going to take, you guys, I'm so depressed about this. I had my makeup kit in my car, and it was hot. Where I'm at now is hot. And my Mariah Carey lipstick melted. I just need a little bit anyway. And that is going to be it for this. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this smoky eye video tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if there's anything else you want to see, let me know. I don't know how different the lighting in this is compared to like the lighting I was using before. Like I said, I'm not using my ring light. It's literally just my windows in front of me. So if this is better, let me know. Besides that, what else? I think that's it. Follow my Instagrams at Vanity Lane Beauty Bar and at MUAGen_N. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.